The mic wasn't on. That's a bruh moment for me. I'm leaving that in because that's kind of funny. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the MDNOL Mountain Dew Code Red series. That's hopefully not. That's probably really freaking loud. I'm going to back up a little bit. Even if I back up, it still looks pretty loud on the mic settings. Anyways, who cares? It'll be alright. We're here at Richmond for, I believe, the Dollar Tree 300, race 22 of the Xfinity season. And Josh Woodrow on pole, Brandon Wilson to his outside, Braden Esquivel in third, fourth goes to Jake Scarborough, and fifth goes to TJ Louder. We're coming to the green here, so if I mute my mic and spit, it's because I'm sick. And it's January, by the way, so I've got to hurry. It's January 2nd when I'm recording this, so I've got to hurry up and pump these videos out so I can get it finished before February, or before the end of February, so I can keep uploading them to YouTube and stuff for the next season. Season 2, which I said I'd have out by this year, so... Sound like a car hit the wall there, don't know where. Oh, this is that track where they ground off the wall. I'm not going to ignore that. Woodrow continues to lead. Everything looks good on the recording side of things. I'll talk about points, since I can do that. There have been a ton of winners. We have over 12 winners. We have at least 13. There's probably some under the points gap, too, though. I haven't done this in a while. I apologize for that. It's on me. It'll be better next season, I promise. It's just been... I've been busy. A little burnout, too, so... Working on stuff isn't exactly the easiest thing when I've been this exhausted, and it's holidays. It's literally January 2nd, so bear with me. The playoffs really don't matter because of that, so don't get to really talk about those much. Ignoring that, though, we'll pull up the point standings here and look at how close some winners are from being out. The final person in right now is Joshua Estevao, and he is sitting at 20th in points, 11 points ahead of 21st, which I believe you have to be top 20. Maybe it's top 25. It might be top 25 in points. But no, it is top 25, yeah, because Luis Lopez is sitting 22nd points, and he's the next person that Estevao would have to worry about because he has a win as well, and he is 18 points behind him, so that's what he would have to worry about in terms of points, if anything. He should be fine. I don't see it being a huge issue. I'm going to move my microphone away a little bit so I don't absolutely destroy you guys' ears. I think that might be a little bit better. But I don't even know if the quality is going to be good. I haven't listened to it yet. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm stupid. I did listen to some of it. So hopefully the audio on the microphone is good. Anyways, back toward the front here. Let's see. Wilson Hunt currently leads the points. I guess that's worth mentioning for playoff points. Let's see what else. Is there any other close winners that can make the playoffs? If Jaden Yoakley could get into the top 25 points, he possibly could make the playoffs. But he is like 60 points out right now. I don't see that happening. Jonathan Powers, even further back. He's almost 20 points. Oh, we got a yellow. We have a yellow on the track. There's been a wreck on the back straightaway. Oh, and speaking of Jonathan Powers, what a coincidence. Did he even get into a wreck? I don't think he got into a wreck. I think he just was on the apron and went. Oh. Well, I think the 19 was one of the... Whoa! Jonathan Powers is going for a ride there. That was an interesting moment. Let's look at the 19 real quick. Oh, we need to change cameras real quick, too. Oh, this might interfere with the... Oh, shit. Oh, it's shift. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Oh my god, I'm butchering everything. Alright, let's go look at the 19. I saw him have damage, so let's look at what happened here. Okay, this is... Oh, Dylan Thomas at 4 wide. Yeah, that don't work right here. Damn! Dylan Thomas had one hell of a hit, but I said we were under yellow. But I don't think we are. Dylan Thomas took an absolutely massive hit, though. I don't know how we're not under yellow, but I don't believe we are. So we'll go a little bit ahead here. I mean, we didn't lose that much time. Well, we did, but you know. Yeah, we're still clean and green. Well, not clean, but we are green. So Woodrow's dominating. I guess I should pull up the leaderboard. I just remembered that, Wait. Hold up. There we go. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what button is it for that? Dude, you can tell I'm rusty. I almost said salty, but I'm rusty with this stuff. Haven't done it in a while. Man, I don't think Josh Woodrow has a win on the season. He does not. And he's winless, but he is 10th in points. So if he wins this race, that would put him in the playoffs over a number of drivers. And those drivers include TJ Lauder, Taylor Jarrell, Logan Cribb. Well, Dylan Thacker has 2 wins, so he'd probably be fine. But Joshua Estevao. Yeah, Estevao would be knocked out. And I think he would be battling Dylan Thacker for points at that point. Because even though Thacker has 2 wins, he's 18th in points. And I think it's only 1 win that locks you in. The rest are just to help you with playoff points. But if you don't make the playoffs, that doesn't matter. So, yeah. There's only a few people in the top 10 on points right now that haven't won. Jack Seacrest is one of them in 6th. Jake and Sensing in 3rd has not won a race. Jake and Sensing needs to somehow win that regular season championship if he wants any chance of making the playoffs, or unless he wins a race, then he'll make them. But as of right now, he's out. Let's see here. I think that's it in the top 10. Oh, I heard some squealing a tire. Oh, we've got a huge crash. The back markers have lost it. Sorry for the insult, back markers. Oh, one of the leaders just got hit. What just happened? What has corresponded here? Oh, damn. It was way up ahead of that. All right, let's get out of this shitty camera view. And Dylan Thomas has been slipping back with all that damage. What did this start with? Okay, it hasn't started yet, so I don't know. I think it started somewhere up here. Wasn't there yet. Oh, the 34. Okay, let's see what happened here. James Fitzpatrick goes to get underneath him, and well, 34 looks like he just kind of keeps coming down. Hits the wall as Lorenzo. Oh, teammate gets into him. Dylan Thomas in another one, and they pile up on the front stretch. Jonathan Powers involved. He's done this time. So both of the people, or most of the people that were involved in the last one, are once again involved here. So, a moment indeed. That was a pretty big crash, too. The 11 took a hell of a hit. Let's go find him real quick. If I could be faster, that'd be great. Dang, it was Jonathan that gave him that hit. A horrible, horrible wreck here. You can see everyone starting to get into it up there, and then they're trying to go low and nowhere to go, and my God, 07 took a massive hit as well. So we've had a huge crash here, taking out a good number of cars. And now, I saw that some leaders were involved. It looks like they were all able to get through it for the most part. The only one that it looked like may have got anything. Oh! The 61 just piled into the back of somebody. Was that Jack Seacrest? Okay, he didn't hit him that bad, but he got into the side of the 66, like who we mentioned. Poor Brandon Wilson, I think, got hit on both quarters. As we go up here a little bit. So in the okay, this one makes more sense. That happens. That's pretty normal, but okay, well, it looks like he's okay, so hasn't pitted or anything for damage, so I think he's fine. We'll go back to the green flag here momentarily. All right, here we go. And the green flag is back out in the air. Estevao got a pretty decent launch there. He is 14th in points, so a win for him would put him in above some people, if I could talk. I feel like my frames are dropping at certain points in this race, but according to the FPS, they're not. Let's see here. Not really. Pretty average, so it's fine, I guess. Estevao gonna keep him honest here. He's gotta. Oh, he missed the bottom a little bit right there, though. It's been a rough season for some of these guys up here. I mean, Josh Woodrow is top 10 in points, but he's only got 4 top 5s and 9 top 10s, which, to be fair, no one has over. I think the highest number of top 5s is 8 across 21 races. This is the 22nd, so no one's got 10 top 5s yet either, so it's been a very competitive season. We've had a ton of different winners. In fact, let me check here how many we've got. We've had 17 different winners across 21 races, if I counted that correctly. So, quite a number of different winners. Very competitive season so far. Jack Seacrest coming through the field a little bit. Trying to get his first win of the season. That would be big. That would lock him into the playoffs pretty soundly. He could really use the help. And now Josh Woodrow is coming up on the lap car and teammate of Braden Esquivel in that second position. Luis Lopez doesn't look like he's really trying to pull out of the way for Josh Woodrow. I mean, the gap is... He's pretty far ahead of him still. I mean, he's not really to the point where he would need to pull over, but he's the only car anywhere close on track to him. And he may not even be that slower. There's one good way to check. We'll do this. Woodrow's last lap was a 25.67, and Lopez's was faster, so... which it may not matter for Escobar here in a minute. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so Lopez faster again. So Lopez just scooting on up the track, heading back toward the front in a very slow manner instead of pulling over for Josh Woodrow. But the battle on track right now is going to be for this second position. The second position battle is going to be very important. I mean, they're kind of stacked up behind. Oh, as I believe Seacrest missed the bottom there. Looks like Lauder's going to have a run, so it's going to become the battle for third now. As it looks like Lauder's going to try and sneak under the 24 there. He's not able to. So got a good battle here still for third. I lost my train of thought in the middle of that. Woodrow continuing to stay out front with a good gap. Oh, Lauder missed the bottom there. Lost a ton of ground because of that. You can see the car length gap. 4 or 5 car lengths. He just drops back ever so slowly. Jonathan Jurgensmeyer currently running ahead of Wilson Hunt here. That's the battle for the regular season championship. Oh, and Lauder, I think, almost missed the bottom again, but Jake Scarborough there didn't get a good exit, so it'll be Lauder holding on to that position. I don't know why I keep just blanking. Sorry, guys. Sorry for my poor commentary. And this battle right here from second to fifth, though, is pretty intense. But we actually need to move toward the front because Dylan Thomas is kind of holding the lane that the 12 would want to go to. Now they finally get to the inside here. And since the 12 is called Lopez, will Lopez hold him up any and let his teammate get to him? Looks like they're all going to get underneath the 9, which is great for them. They all get by the 9. And now the gap between 1 and 2 has been significantly shrunk. As Woodrow only has about a 4/10 of a second lead over Braden Esquivel now. And he's in the dirty air of the 39 car, or the 38 car, excuse me, of Luis Lopez, a teammate to Braden Esquivel. Both of these guys need wins. And we're inside the second half of this race now, closing in on the checkered flag. So these guys really need to be able to get to the front or start making their way to the front or maintaining position to make sure these guys are in the best position to win, because if they're not, this could slip. Everyone in the top 3 right now needs a win. The 12 needs it, the 39 needs it, and the 24 needs it. They all need it because so many people have won. Like I mentioned, 17 different winners throughout this season across 21 races, which is absolutely crazy. I don't believe anyone has more than 2 wins through the entire season. So, like I said, everyone's battling for the final positions in the playoffs. Winners are fighting the points between the winners. But if one of these guys that are higher in points, like I mentioned, Josh Woodrow, top 10. Jack Seacrest, he's 6th. Both of these guys are top 10 in points. I believe I said Esquivel was 14th. Yes, indeed. Esquivel, 14th. So, if he won, it would lower the people below him, and that would knock out Joshua Estevao, who would then be battling, like I said, Dylan Thacker, who's 11 points ahead of him for that final spot, which we could actually check on that, see where those guys are running to see if that would swap around any of this race. So there's the 45. That's Dylan Thacker. So I believe he's ahead of the 98 right now. Yes, he is. The 98 is in 18th, and Dylan Thacker is on up the road here in the 12th position. So 6 points, which may not seem like a lot, but 6 points, that's 6 positions in most circumstances. So it would be tough for Estevao to close in 20 points unless something happened to Thacker. I mean, don't get me wrong, Estevao's been good this season, but he's not been lights out like some other people have, like Wilson Hunt, Durgensmeyer, Sensing. And even saying that about Jake and Sensing, he's not won a race. And he's going to have to win a race or the regular season championship if he wants to make the playoffs. As we got a battle up the track here a little bit, we've seen Logan Cribb win this race earlier this season, but this is the battle for the 10th position between Wilson Hunt and Logan Cribb. I believe Logan Cribb won this race. I'll go look. I don't remember. That's a good battle on track right now. Side by side, it looks like Cribb's going to slip to the inside here and get right around Hunt. Hunt's going to try and hang on that outside, but there's not as much grip out there, and he's not able to do so. So Hunt will fall in line. As we'll move back up toward the front here. No change in position. Esquivel is keeping Josh Woodrow honest, not letting him get too far ahead. But Luis Lopez is actually pulling away from Woodrow, so interesting to watch that here. Only one caution this race for a massive crash on the back straightaway, on the front straightaway. We did have a big hit on the back straightaway that left Dylan Thomas and Jonathan Powers damaged, but haven't seen didn't see a caution for that, so that ended up being A-okay. So as I scroll back up here looking for the first Richmond race, not the second one. It was not a second one. Or this is the second one. Let's see here. Who won that race? I'm pretty sure it was Logan Cribb. But it's been so long, I don't remember. It was... Am I stupid? Or do I just not see it? Logan Cribb had 0 wins at Atlanta. And he was not locked in. Let's go see if he's locked in after Richmond. Yes, so he did win their first Richmond race. Was it the race he dominated and led like every lap? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it says he led 82 laps. I think before that he only had 2 laps led. Yeah, he only had 2 laps led before Richmond, then he had 82 after Richmond, so yeah. Logan Cribb indeed was the winner of the first Richmond race. Esquivel's starting to fall off Josh Woodrow here, who's, I believe, led every lap of this race. So, another thriller at Richmond. As we've had very few guys not make every start this season. I want to go look at that real quick. Oh no. Oh no. Whoops. Gonna have to edit that out. 25 minutes. Okay. This should be easy. Whoops. At least my game didn't crash, because that normally makes it crash, so. I forgot I have to physically scroll when I do that. I can't click off. So I guess in the original video, people have no clue what I'm talking about. I clicked off the game by accident, so I'm going to have to edit that part out. That's okay. Shit happens. And since Josh Woodrow is taking a piss on the field right now, there's not much to talk about. But Dylan Thomas, who held everyone up earlier, is he going to hold up Woodrow here? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, my goodness. He parks it on the bottom line. Why is Dylan Thomas doing this? No shit's given for Dylan Thomas. He's just mad at the world right now. But Woodrow's able to get around him. No issue. How close are they to lap traffic further? Okay, it's the backstretch. So, I don't think they're going to deal with full-on lap traffic. Unless we somehow get a yellow. That's possible, I guess. Esquivel getting held up by lap traffic just a little bit here. Oh, this could get interesting for second now. But Seacrest tried to get back to the throttle too soon and got tied off the corner. But it's still super close. Anything can happen. Jake Scarborough coming back to the field here a little bit. He fell back a little earlier. We mentioned that battle between Jurgensmeyer and Hunt. Hunt's not in the top 10 anymore, so Hunt currently in the 12th position. Got passed by Dylan Thacker. Here we go. Man, Esquivel lost about a tenth to Woodrow right there. And Jack Seacrest is doing everything he can to try to get to Esquivel and possibly get around him. It's only a car length back, but difficult to maintain that. He's only a half a car length back now, though. 3/4 of a car length at the start-finish line, so it's not a very big gap at all. Trying to get there. Loses a little bit off turn 2. It's going to stretch out to about a car length and a half, maybe 2. But he's staying right on him. 3/4 of a car length at the line. Seacrest seems to be better in 3 and 4, and then Esquivel better in... Oh, we got tight! That's going to allow Jake Scarborough to the inside of the 24. Because we're inside 10 laps to go, and I didn't even realize that. As Seacrest slips back. So now it's only the top 2 who need a win. And then 4th. Man, if Jurgensmeyer's able to get up here and get into the top 5, that'd be big for him and his championship hopes. Or his regular season championship hopes, I should say. Both, I guess. Esquivel is not catching... Or not Esquivel, I keep saying that. Esquivel is not catching Woodrow. Oh, he did that time. Caught him a little bit that time. Maybe is it finally time for the 38 to start backing up? Doesn't look like it. With the... I'm butchering it, guys. I'm butchering it. Man, look at that 10 car kind of flying. I mean, he's come through the field. Oh, Jack Seacrest got tight again, so it's going to take him out of the battle for 3rd. That's going to allow Seacrest to focus forward and really just battle with Esquivel here. I said Esquivel again. I'm getting so pissed off at myself. Esquivel Braden Esquivel. As we're going to have 3 laps to go here at the line. Coming to 2 to go. The battle is really going to be for second here. Woodrow's gone, which is going to be huge for him. That's going to knock the guy who I keep mentioning, Estevao, out of the playoffs. So that'll be something to keep an eye on over the next few races. As we come to the white flag. Woodrow continues to lead by a good margin over a second. Doesn't look like Scarborough is going to be able to get by Esquivel. And it is going to be Josh Woodrow. First career Xfinity Series win. And it comes at Richmond. And he did it in the same fashion that Logan Cribb did it earlier this season. Led every single lap, as far as I'm aware. Huge win there for Josh Woodrow. Esquivel set everything he had in that last lap, making sure he stayed ahead of Jake Scarborough and closed in as much as he could on Josh Woodrow, but it didn't ultimately matter. Woodrow gets the win. It's going to lock him into the playoffs for now. I believe that's going to put Dylan Thacker on the... No, Thacker is good with 2 wins. So that's going to put Logan Cribb on the cut line as we go. Excuse me, I'm capping hard. Hold up. That's going to put Hunt in the points lead, still by 26 points. Since he actually lost a few points, so that's not good for him. He's 91 back of the regular season chances. Yeah, that pushes Estevao out and puts Taylor Jarrell on the cut line. Even though he has a win, he's 12th in the standings right now. Josh Woodrow goes to 8th because he's 10th in points, or was 10th in points. Let me see where he's at now. He's up to 6th. So Woodrow went up 4 spots in points. The big loser was Chase Hansen, who falls back 5 to 9th. A lot of people in the top 10 changed positions. Esquivel went up to 13th. Will Sensing went up 1 to 14th. Spivey up 2. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace out.